It was towards the end of July, first part of August of 2019. I was in Lubbock almost every weekend taking care of my sick grandma. Now, my grandma was a very caring and loving person, and I admired my grandma for that. My grandma was also one who loved to go with my aunts and just have a girls trip, and they would go to casinos and just go have fun. Because my Mima has been lonely since 2011 when my papa died. And she took that really, really hard. And ever since then, she had went on these trips and she had then gotten sick. And my grandma had diabetes and she had heart problems because she did have a pacemaker in, but those weren't the problems. It was, I think, like 2018, and she had been diagnosed with breast cancer, which she took that news very difficult as well. We honestly all did. My grandma was taking shots all the time. That was her treatment. They were like chemo type shots. And they were helping her, honestly. They were kind of getting a little bit better. She was getting better, and then towards the end of July, more towards the first part of August, like closer to the first part of August, she had gotten out of the hospital and was in a, from being really sick, because she had been in and out of the hospital, and she got put into a rehab home. And we all thought, like, we were still going up there every weekend. We thought she was still doing really good. She was in this home just to kind of get some extra stuff. And then it was August 10th of 2019, at 3:30 in the morning, and we had a call saying that my grandma had passed away. And that was honestly the roughest news and the worst day of my life I could have ever had, because my Mima was like my best friend. We did everything together. So come that day, the next day we went to Lubbock and we had to go get everything situated for the funeral. Well, August 10th was the day she died. August 11th was my Mima's birthday, and August 12th was my Mima and Papa's anniversary. So those 3 days are very important days to me and my family. And so after the funeral, I took it really hard. I cried for a week straight when I found out like she had died, and then after the funeral, it was a very difficult time for me. I started realizing though that because I wasn't being myself, that my Mima would not have wanted me to be like that. My Mima would have wanted me to take this and still go and enjoy my life even though she's not here. And honestly, I did that. I started realizing that my Mima is in a better place and she's not hurting anymore. And that because I am such a caring and loving person, and that's why I admire my grandma, that my grandma has always told me to go follow my dreams, which has always been to become a nurse. So I did. I took her advice and I ran with it. And last year, at the end of my junior year, I took CNA and I passed my test and got my CNA license. So now I'm a certified nurse's assistant. And as I keep going through the years, and now that I'm a senior, I'm still taking more and more college classes to lead up to my nursing. So I am glad that I had my Mima to inspire me and to show me that when you follow your dreams, really anything is possible. And I'm glad I got to be up there and see how those nurses worked, because then it really made me realize that nursing is what I want to do for the rest of my life.